For this chest and hamstring stretch, bend forward with the legs and trunk perpendicular. Press the hands into the wall and move the chest down without arching the back. Draw the abdomen up. Walk the hands up the wall to increase the stretch. From kneeling, extend the trunk and arms forward. Kneel with the toes together and the knees slightly apart. Bend forward so the side ribs and inner thighs are close or touching each other and the sit bones are on the heels. Walk the fingers forward any amount. Now press the right sit bone into the heel and walk the hands to the left. Then walk the right hand out just a little bit farther as you keep reaching the right sit bone back. Feel the strong stretch on the right side of the trunk. Now walk over to the other side and repeat. As a variation, lie supine and draw one knee towards the armpit and extend the opposite leg down towards the floor. Or draw both legs into the trunk to release the low back and fully flex the hips. Lie on your side with about 3 inches head support and hold the top knee to the floor with the bottom hand. Sweep the top hand on the floor from in front of your shoulder to overhead to behind you, turning your head up as you go. Keep the top knee down as the hand sweeps over the head. Attempt to keep the fingers on the floor and repeat several cycles to each side. With the palms together, hold a 42-inch band in both hands behind your back. As you walk away, the band will lift the arms up. Turn the palms down to face the floor. Roll the shoulders back and actively lift the chest. Another option is to lie over a yoga block. Sit with the block standing tall and narrow several inches behind your hips and hold it with your thumbs. Lie back and adjust it so it's just between the shoulder blades. Reach the arms back overhead and then after a bit of time, hold the elbows. This wonderful stretch opens the chest and stretches the lats. Since you are supported on the block, you can stay in this pose longer than usual stretches. To come out, place the hands on the ground and push yourself up, leading with the chest, not with the head. Sit sideways on a chair with the feet and the knees lined up. Press down on the back rung as you lengthen the spine up. Pull with the front hand and push with the back hand to turn the chest more. Turn a little bit more on each exhalation. Turn first from the lower abdomen, and then from the ribs, and then from the chest, and finally from the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. Place the tips of the elbows on the edge of a chair seat and put the hands together. Kneel back. Tuck the head between the elbows and move the armpits down towards the floor while lifting the abdomen away from the floor. To change the stretch, hold a block between the hands and slightly bend and extend the elbows to find the greatest stretch on the arms and on the side trunk. This shoulder stretch is helpful for hair cutters and Bielmans. Use the chair for supported back bends. Sit halfway back on a folding chair with the feet flat on the floor. Lean back so the center of the shoulder blades are on the back rim of the chair and extend the arms overhead. Stay for some time and then release. Place a mat over the rim of the chair back if this is uncomfortable for you. Now slide back slightly in the chair so the rim touches the lower part of the shoulder blades. Continue scooting back in the chair and leaning back to work progressively lower sections of the thoracic spine. Sit on a small height to work on the supported extension in the mid-back. The thoracic spine is the stiffest region of the spine, and this is a safe and comfortable method for opening the chest. Stand tall and extend both arms straight overhead with the palms facing in. Interlace the fingers and press the palms up and draw the upper arms close to the ears. Change the interlace by putting the other pinky on the bottom. Turn the palms and press them up again. Next, hold above the elbows behind the back and roll the front shoulders back to open the chest. Change sides. Next, lift one arm up the back with the palm facing out and then reach the other arm up overhead. Bend the elbow and hold hands. Again, roll the shoulders back. Draw the elbow points away from each other. Finally, for reverse prayer, touch the fingertips together and then turn the fingers up and slide the hands up the back. Feel this intensely at the wrists and shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. Bring the hands closer to the neck as mobility improves. Jump or step your feet apart 3.5 to 4 feet. Turn the right leg out 90 degrees with the knee facing over the toes. Lift the right arm up to lengthen the side trunk and bend to the side, keeping the trunk facing forward. Hold the shin. Raise the arms straight up and look up. Roll the top shoulder back and tuck the right sit bone forward so that the side trunk is directly over the right leg. To come up, press into the back foot and reach the top arm up. Jumper step your feet about 4 feet apart and turn one leg out. Bend the knee directly over the heel to form a right angle. Lift the same arm up to lengthen the trunk and bend to the side, placing the hand on the floor or on a block. Press the upper arm and outer thigh together to turn the chest. To revolve more deeply, take the hand to the ear, and then up to the ceiling, and then alongside the head. Extend fully from the outer back heel through the fingertips. To come up, press through the back heel and reach the top arm up. Place a block behind the right ankle when you step the feet 3.5 to 4 feet apart. Turn the right foot out 90 degrees and turn the hips and trunk to face in the same direction. The back foot turns in slightly. Press the back heel down as you lift the left arm up. Reach the left arm forward as you move the hips back and place the left hand on the block, right hand to the waist. Extend both knees as you lengthen the spine and turn the chest away from the floor. Reach the top arm up and bring the head back in line with the tailbone. To come up, look down at the toes and then sweep the left arm up and around. Step forward with the right foot and press the hips forward. Reach the left arm up and then hook the elbow around the right outer knee. Use the right hand to move the thigh and bring the armpit more around the knee and then take the right hand to the hip. Reach the left arm down to the floor or onto a block and extend the back knee straight as you revolve the bottom ribs forward close to the thigh. To turn the chest more, take the hand up to the ceiling and then to the ear and then extend the arm next to the head. Extend fully from the back heel through the fingertips. From kneeling, extend the trunk and arms forward. Kneel with the toes together and the knees slightly apart. Bend forward so the side ribs and inner thighs are close or touching each other and the sit bones are on the heels. Walk the fingers forward any amount. Now press the right sit bone into the heel and walk the hands to the left. Then walk the right hand out just a little bit farther as you keep reaching the right sit bone back. Feel the strong stretch on the right side of the trunk. Now walk over to the other side and repeat. As a variation, lie supine and draw one knee towards the armpit and extend the opposite leg down towards the floor. Or draw both legs into the trunk to release the low back and fully flex the hips. Start face down with the hands next to the chest. Roll the shoulders back and move the elbows close together. Now press the hands down as you lift the head and chest up. Lengthen the neck. The bottom ribs remain down on the floor. To come out, release the forehead to the floor. With the arms and legs straight, reach the hips up and back for downward dog. Move the chest towards the thighs and press the heels down towards the floor. Keeping the arms and legs fully straight, bring the hips down now and lift the chest up for upward dog. Roll the shoulders back to bring the ribs forward as you move the tailbone down and in. Extend the chest up. From plank, stride forward with the left foot and make the knee 90 degrees. Revolve the trunk by lifting the right arm straight up. Turn the chest up while keeping the hips in line and facing down. Repeat several cycles to mobilize the thoracic spine. Next, progress to the hand by the ear to deepen the twist in the thoracic spine. Rotate the elbow down towards the floor and then back up to the ceiling. The head moves with the elbow. To further deepen the twist, lower the back knee to the floor and lift and lower the elbow with the hand at the ear. Turn the bottom ribs forward as the head looks up. Repeat several cycles and then change sides. Lie prone with the arms out to the side at shoulder height. Lift the left leg up and cross it over to touch the right hand. Bring the foot to the hand, not the hand to the foot. Hold a few seconds and repeat several cycles to each side. This is essentially a catch camel position. From prone, interlace the fingers behind the hips. Extend the arms back as you lift the legs up. Roll the shoulders back and reach the chin forward. Next, reach the arms and legs straight back, lifting the tops of the thighs and the chest off the floor. Next, reach the arms out to the side. Keep the inner thighs lifting and stretch back through the inner heels. Finally, reach the arms overhead and keep the shoulders down as you lift the arms up. Attempt to make the hands and the feet the same height. Hold the outside edge of your foot, kick the foot up and back, and lift the front of the thigh off the floor. Extend the opposite arm and leg up as well. For full bow pose, hold the outside edges of your feet and kick the feet up and back. Keep lifting from the fronts of the thighs. Use the legs to open the chest. From high kneeling, lift the chest and roll the shoulders back as you place the hands on the buttocks and then the backs of the thighs. Reach back for the feet. Once caught, press the hips forward to make the thighs perpendicular to the floor. Release the neck back. Stay for up to 30 seconds. Inhale to come up and lead with the chest, not with the head. Lie on your back with the knees bent and place the hands next to your shoulders with the forearms parallel. In one motion, press the feet and hands, extend the arms and legs, and lift up. Bring the shoulders over the wrists and the buttocks up. To increase the lift, come up to the tiptoes, lift the pelvis up, and walk in. To come out, look up at the ceiling and lower yourself down to the floor, placing the back of the head down first. Sit sideways on a chair with the feet and the knees lined up. Press down on the back rung as you lengthen the spine up. Pull with the front hand and push with the back hand to turn the chest more. Turn a little bit more on each exhalation. Turn first from the lower abdomen, and then from the ribs, and then from the chest, and finally from the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. From child's pose, press up into downward dog. Fully extend the elbows and knees and press the heels down as you lift the sit bones up. Press the whole palm into the floor and lengthen the sides of the trunk more. Move the chest towards the thighs. If the hamstrings are tight, place the hands on the seat of a chair. The legs, arms, and trunk are all straight, and the chest moves down towards the floor. Notice the slight extension in the spine. If the hamstrings are very tight, walk in until the legs are vertical and the arms are supported on the chair,